Test.
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 Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
Wingardium Leviosa.
On that note, who are we going after?
Oh. Victoria.
Yeah! Skip all
Hopefully
that
she'll
shit.
be nice.
Excellent. Victoria it is. Would you like to start narrating or should I?
I'll narrate. Are you sure you want to choose me?
Achievement
I'm
unlocked. Double exposure.
I am about to do the dumbest thing I've ever done. That sounds like my life. As I get up from my desk, I feel my body turn stiff and robotic, like it's trying to protect me from the humiliation that I'm about to suffer by paralyzing me. But I force my way through it. I don't know if your body's telling me no.
My body's telling me no, but also my body's telling me yes.
Oh, yes. Come on, Max. Just walk over to her. Just walk right over to Victoria Chase, who could ruin your reputation with a single status on her social media of her choice. Who the fuck cares? Victoria Chase, who is, in fact, incredibly talented and could help you produce something amazing if only you could get her to treat you like a fellow human being.
Human mammal.
Human mammal creature. I should seriously turn my ass right back around and go sit with Chloe. But I keep walking. What is this madness? Victoria only seems to notice me once. I'm standing right above her. Never wants to settle for being at somebody's feet. She immediately pushes her chair back, stands, and then kind of looms. It's because you're small.
With italics.
Looms. It's because Max is so small. I think I just shat a brick.
What's up, sour grapes?
You're sour grapes. Yep, this was a hella bad idea. I try not to look like it. Like I've just made a huge mistake. I wanna be here. Oh, so clever.
I take it you'll be entering?
Yeah. I'm stalling for time, thinking about changing my mind. Victoria's looking at me expectantly. She can really make people feel like they're nothing with just one look. She's smiling too. That's what sparks a determination in me. I feel bold for a moment, and I grasp onto it before it slips away. Man, masochism right there.
Max is filled with determination.
Determination.
Upon seeing how lowly Victoria regards you, you are filled with determination.
You will be my friend.
You will be my friend, bitch.
I will get a pacifist ending. God damn it. Here goes nothing. Literally nothing. I turned around and walked away.
Gotta go. Be with literally anyone else.
I want to work with you. Please be my senpai.
Can you be my senpai?
Victoria looks stunned. Her expression is so satisfying.
Excusez-moi.
I asked to be friends.
I want to be your friend. God.
I talk fast before my bravado disappears entirely. We both take photography? Why, seriously, we both came into Blackwell to work on our photos and we get better, right? So we both could be into the same artists and the same eras. And I know you're particularly an expert. Let's go. I know we don't really see eye to eye, and your style is almost completely opposite of mine, but I think we've got the best chance of winning if we work together. Well, logic went her over. I don't think she understood you.
I didn't understand you, and I was reading.
I was trying to read fast because she doesn't know what to say. I have no idea. I haven't even fully thought out this insane desire to work with her. Still a snap boot. Her eyes narrow into slits. She's a cat. I mean, she's probably going to laugh in my face. I bet she wants this to be a her versus me competition. I hold my breath. Finally, she speaks slowly.
You're not as dumb as you look.
Thanks, I think? And then she sits down. Okay. Is that an acceptance? I stare at her. Did you accept? Was that Tori waves a hand at me, irritated. Is that an acceptance?
Come talk to me after class, okay? Get the fuck out of my face.
I can't be seen with you in public.
I can't be seen with you in public, so if you could just, leave.
I think that was a yes. I think. We're interrupted by Mixed Dog trailing back to the front of the classroom. Little ketchup and mustard stains as he walks.
Alright. Got to get to today's lesson, so fuck off.
I settle back into my seat. As the lesson begins, but I can barely focus. All I can think about is Victoria. I mean, the context. When class lets out, it feels like hours later, and I leap out of my seat. Just as Victoria asked me to, I walked over to approach her. She takes her time gathering her books and ignoring my existence. I wait. Finally, she straightens and gives me a sharp jerk of her head. What's that supposed to signify?
Well, what are you waiting for?
I love you. Oh. After giving Mixed Dog our names for registration sheet, I rush to follow her to the door. So we're like her lap dog now?
Basically. We're like the little puppy dog. We'll meet tomorrow morning at that tin bucket of a diner. I'll text you, I guess, to let you know the exact time. If you're late, I will probably skin you and turn you into shoes.
Looking Cruella de Vil. The two wheels?
Isn't that what I just said, along with the shoes part?
Pretty sure you said the chum bucket. No. Do you need my number? Miss Victoria shoots me a withering look. I don't want to share my number with this loser. I guess not. Whatever. Fuck you. So she already has it. Huh. She already had it.
That's all. Be prepared tomorrow and do not be late.
How'd she get your number?
She just knows.
She's like snooping around everybody else's phones. Who knows, Max? And who has our number? Oh my gosh. Give it to me. With a dismissive flick of her wrist, Victoria separates from me and the task takes a long strides down the hall, her head held high. I watch her go, wistfully, waiting. I can't believe that worked.
I don't know if that worked the way I wanted it to.
I don't think this is what you want. What have I gotten myself into? I don't know. This seems like S&M.
This seems like bondage waiting to happen. Usually, I feel totally at ease in this environment. In the middle of the frantic breakfast rush of two whales, complete with an atmosphere so loud and varied it makes it hard to nod off. The diner is alight with a manner of different faces. Hungry truckers tapping their feet and banging their large fists against the counter like oversized toddlers. Sleepy locals engaging in quiet conversation over steaming coffee mugs like civilized gentlemen. Families dabbing at the faces of their disgusting children. And the already overworked staff bumbling about with the speed and accuracy I'm sure I wouldn't be able to accomplish without falling over. And it's only 10 o'clock in the morning. It seems way too loud for it to be that time, but that's the beauty of the morning rush, I guess. Well, to be more accurate, it's only 9:58. I woke up this morning to a text from Victoria demanding to meet up at 10 a.m. or never. Checking my phone to make sure I have the right time. There's the time, right? I drum my fingers against the table to burn off the excess energy from my nerves. If I were to be meeting up with Chloe, I wouldn't be nervous at all. Well, maybe a little nervous that she'd leave me waiting for way too long. Can't help the little smirk that overcomes my lips at the thought, because I know for a fact that she definitely would.
Exactly.
She always tells me I'd better not be late, but she always is. It's fine though. I guess I've learned to deal with the wonky schedule of one Chloe Price. That's what you get when you pledge your loyalties to the captain. There's no room for me to be that upset. Being first mate isn't all it's cut out to be. What's up with that look on your face? I jump in my seat at the sudden voice, and the smile dissolves quickly off my face. Victoria Chase is standing over my table, arms crossed and expression sour. I must have been so deep in my thoughts that I didn't even notice her come in, so much for preparing myself to deal with this bitch. I was counting my phone to check the time. 10 a.m. Don't know why I'm surprised. Of course she'd be as punctual as possible. When I pulled my gaze off my phone, I realized that she still made no effort to sit down. Can't help myself from thinking that she's probably trying to use that as some leverage over me. If she doesn't have enough control over all of Blackwell. God, are you deaf or something? I asked you a question. That sparked some annoyance in the back of my mind, and I hurry to respond.
Victoria, I know you have a resting bitch face, but just because other people smile doesn't make it weird.
Now remember, we're trying to be nice to her.
Thinking of something.
I don't know if she likes being nice to. I would assume so.
I'm like, what if she responds to being snippy with her?
Oh,
She's
like it. You found my fetish.
Eh. We'll try being nice with her. I was just thinking of something. Just act like we don't care about what she says. Thinking, well, we're just thinking of something.
Just thinking something.
Well, don't give her the time of day.
As much as I want to reply with the fuck you, I hold myself back and frown up at her.
I was just, like thinking of something. No, nothing important, whatever.
Nothing important. Fuck off. Victoria raises a brow and then scoffs. What?
She's gonna be like, what were you thinking about? I'm like, none of your fucking business!
Your fucking business! It had better be something about the project, then.
Got your
I
ass.
can't keep myself from rolling my eyes, and she narrows her own eyes at me in response. Or maybe it's better if it's not. If I have to deal with you smiling like a total weirdo all the time, I might just go crazy. If she's that worried, her words definitely did the trick. There's nothing short of a frown on my face now.
Very funny, Victoria. We're having a great time. It makes me feel... If it makes you feel better, it wasn't about the project.
Victoria actually makes a noise of approval. Good. I don't need you getting ahead of yourself. Don't really like the way she says that, like she's planning on being the driving force behind this whole thing, which we will not allow.
But if we allow it, she'll love us.
But if we stand up for ourselves more, she might like that too.
But then we should have stood up for ourselves already instead of being a bitch.
That's not standing up for yourself, that's being a bitch.
Okay.
None of your business. It's not standing up for yourself, it's being childish.
None of your business, bitch. We'd be like Batman.
I was the one who asked her for help in the first place. Whatever, let's not waste any more time.
mean you're not going to sit down?
Victoria's eyebrow twitches at my
Oh,
assertion,
shit.
and I can't stop myself from smiling smugly. I half expect her to say something. Instead, all she does is huff and tuck a lock of her hair behind her ear, sliding effortlessly into the seat.
Genie.
It's too early to deal with you, Caulfield.
Too early? It's like already 10. That's fucking early, Max.
Too
That's too early. Too early.
early.
Too early.
Too early. I raise a brow at her. Even Chloe would have called me out earlier than this. Victoria shoots me a look and averts her gaze to one of the many waitresses passing by, as if that'll make them show up any faster.
She does drugs.
Some people actually need their beauty sleep. I'm not surprised you haven't heard of it with how you look.
Oh, snap.
Ouch! She's on a roll today. I cross my arms, watching her warily.
Seriously? If you were going to come here and just insult me, why did you even agree to work with me? You're gonna lose the contest.
Victoria pauses and then pinches the bridge of her nose. Don't flatter yourself. Before Victoria can finish her response, a waitress finally shows up to take her orders. Victoria, of course, wastes no time. Coffee, black. Shoots me a look as if I'm the reason she's getting something so strong. I stand my ground, staring right back. For maybe a little too long, because Victoria clears her throat and gestures to the waitress. We don't have a fucking day, Caulfield. My ears burn and I avert my gaze.
Just, coffee, with sugar and cream like a normal person. With bacon and eggs.
Once the waitress pins down our orders and speeds away, the atmosphere feels just as tense as before. Victoria is extremely quiet, and I can't find the words to say. It always feels like talking to Victoria is like trying to avoid stepping on landmines. It almost makes me regret my decision, a little, but I quickly dash that thought from my mind. I know why I picked Victoria to help me. I've seen her work before, and for someone so sour, she has a ton of talent. I guess I've always wondered why someone so talented has to be such a jerk. She has everything, so what does she get from tearing everyone down? I peek at her again and catch her looking out the window instead of at me. There's a little furrow on her brow, as if she's thinking about something. It's probably something about me. Maybe she's questioning this decision just as much as I am, or thinking about my butt.
Hey, Victoria?
Victoria turns her head to look at me, brow still furrowed. As she opens her mouth to respond, our waitress comes by and drops off our drinks. Whatever she was going to say is swallowed up by her taking a hold of her coffee and taking a sip. I almost want to wince, imagining how bitter that was. So,
like her.
Our project.
Right! You said not to think about it. You're doing it.
Do you have any ideas, or what do you have in mind? It seems like the same question. Just
okay, do you have any ideas? Just questioning her like if she doesn't have any ideas already. She already has something in mind, so we say, what do you have in mind? Because we know she's been planning. She's planned last night. She probably planned before this contest started. She's prepared.
Now?
Yep.
Since I'm dealing with Victoria, it's probably easier to ask her what she has in mind first.
What do you have in mind?
Do you have any idea? We both stop short. Our sentences totally mismatched. Takes me a moment to realize that she was trying to say, and really, I'm surprised. Was she actually asking me for my opinion? I see her grip tighten on her mug, and she turns her head away from me and looks out the window. Again. I blink hard because there's no way the light pink dusted over her cheeks is real, but as soon as I do, it's gone, and she's glowering at me again.
This is adorable.
Were you seriously asking for my opinion? Don't tell me you were planning to peg all the work on me, Caulfield. Her eyes are narrowed, tone almost downright poisonous. I groan softly at the accusation.
It's not what I meant. I just thought you were, prepared and shit.
This is a collaboration, in case you forgot. Maybe if you got your head out of the clouds once in a while, you'd realize that.
It's adorable.
Your tone changed.
Okay, well, I like that they said things at the same time. That's a cute thing.